My First Bible presents Korah's Rebellion. Even though God had punished the Israelites, a Levite named Korah dared to conspire against Moses and Aaron. Korah organized about 250 Israelites and said, "Why do we have to listen to Moses and Aaron? Because of them, we have not been able to enter the Promised Land. Also, who tells us that they were chosen by God? What we need are new leaders. Yes, someone like me. Yes, why not? Of course. Thank you for choosing me." So, Korah and the group of Israelites went to Moses and Aaron and told them, "We are tired of your arrogance. This whole community is holy, and the Lord is amid all of us. Why do you think you are the owners of us all?" When Moses heard what they were saying, he bowed down before them and answered Korah and his whole group, Tomorrow God will show who is his and who is holy. He will be the one to declare who is his chosen. You and all who are with you bring censers before the Lord. You will bring yours too, Aaron. Then we will know who God chose." Moses told the Levites, "Hear me now, Levites. Does it seem little to you that the God of Israel has separated you from the rest of the community so that you can serve him directly, work in the tabernacle, and distinguish yourself as servants of the people? God himself has placed you by his side, Korah, and all the Levites. Now you also want Aaron's priesthood? Well, know that you are rebelling against the Lord, not against me. Tell me, what has Aaron done? What has this man done for you to speak against him?" Moses sent for some men named Dathan and Abiram, but they answered, "No, we won't go. After taking us out of Egypt, now you want to kill us all in this desert? Do you want to continue to rule over us? The truth is that you have not managed to take us to the land where milk and honey abound. All you want is to continue to rule over us with lies. Well, not anymore." Extremely angry, Moses said to the Lord, "My Lord, do not accept the offering they bring you, for I have not taken even one donkey from them, nor have I done them any harm. You and your people present yourselves here tomorrow, each one with his censer. God will have the last word." So the next day, each man with his censer stood at the entrance of the tabernacle, together with Moses and Aaron. When Korah had gathered all his people, the glory of God was manifested before all of them. Then God said to Moses and Aaron, "Moses, Aaron, separate yourselves from among this congregation, so that I may consume them once and for all." But Moses and Aaron bowed down with their faces to the ground and exclaimed, "Lord, God of all mankind, because of the sin of some men, are you going to be angry with all of them?" And so God said to Moses, "Order them to move away from the tents of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram." Moses quickly warned the people, "Stay away from the shops of these ungodly men. Do not touch any of their belongings, so that you will not be punished for the sins of these men." The people quickly moved away from the tents of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. Moses continued speaking, "Now you are going to know if the Lord has sent me to do all these things, or if I am acting of my own free will. If these men die naturally, as is the fate of all men, then you will know that God did not send me. But if God causes something out of the ordinary to happen, and causes the earth to open up before them and swallow them up with all their belongings, Then you will know that these men disparaged the God of Israel. You're a liar. Let's go back to our tents. As soon as Moses finished speaking, they heard a strange noise. The ground began to shake, and then the ground opened under all of them. It opened and swallowed them and their families alive, along with Korah's people and possessions. And the earth closed in on them. Hearing them shout, the Israelites who were with Korah fled from there, exclaiming, "Let's run, lest the earth swallow us too." But those 250 men were consumed by the fire of the Lord, and they died.
Oh my. Huh?
Oh my God.
Later, God commanded Moses, "Tell the Israelites to bring 12 staffs. Let the leader of each tribe bring one staff. You will write the name of each of them on their own stick. On the staff of the Levites, you shall write Aaron's name. Then, place them in front of the Ark of the Covenant, inside the tabernacle. The rod that sprouts plants will be my chosen one. In this way, I will get rid of the constant complaints that the Israelites raise against you regarding your leadership." Moses did just that. He communicated the information to the Israelites, and the chiefs gave him 12 rods, each one for its patriarchal family. Among them was Aaron's rod. Moses placed the staves before the Ark of the Covenant in the tabernacle. The next day, Moses went back into the tabernacle and, upon looking, saw that one of the rods had sprouted flowers, leaves, and almonds. So he took them out of there and set them before the Israelites, so that they could see for themselves what had happened. And each leader took his own staff. The rod that had sprouted flowers had Aaron's name on it. God had chosen Aaron to continue being the high priest of the people of Israel. And so, Moses kept in the Ark of the Covenant the tablets of the commandments, Aaron's staff, and the manna that God gave them. God asked Moses to keep them so that the people would always remember who the chosen one was, that God had always taken care of them and would continue to take care of them, and the mandates that God had given them. Subscribe and share, and follow us on our social networks.